and welcome to the 7th part of my Castlevania 2 Let's Play. And after the really big episode last time, this one's going to be really short. I get caught up at the end by a night sequence, so I just figured I'd stop there, and after that we'll begin to the final part next time. But now, we're going back through the swamp again, and I'm just using laurels to make it easier because they make you invincible. The reason I'm actually walking back through here and not cutting to the next area is that Castlevania 2, I've mentioned this before, but it has this issue where a lot of the areas in the game just look so identical from one another that if I did that, I figured, because this is intended as a walkthrough, someone would get lost. And that's kind of defeats the point, because I want them to know exactly where to go next. It's like this game doesn't really have a whole lot of unique identifiers in its area design. Just because there's nothing like this. Like there's a couple of lake areas, and this lake area doesn't look any different from the other lake areas. So I'm doing that for the sake of the person playing through this as a walkthrough, and this is how it's intended. Yeah, I know. So if you're watching this for entertainment, well, I'm probably the wrong person to watch for that, because I'm not that entertaining. But, whatever floats your boat. I'm going to buy some laurels later, so I have no problem burning them here. And we're at the second to last time in the game, and this guy, it's kind of neat that he mentions Castlevania in kind of a fourth wall breaking way, but that's not part of the original script. That's something they invented. I think they call it Castlevania. Castlevania isn't called Castlevania in Japan. I think it's Akamojo Densetsu, or however you pronounce it. If there's someone from Japan that knows English and knows how badly I'm butchering it, let me know. Though, as far as I know, most Japanese people don't care for Castlevania. But the common theme in this town is that a lot of the people are just they kind of associate Simon with bringing evil, like bringing Dracula's evil. So they don't want him around, because if he's around, then he'll bring more. Even though that's not really true, these guys are just being dicks, but this town's not big. We're almost at the end of the town. Anyway, in this room, we have a guy that sells laurels, and since we got nothing to spend our money on for the rest of the game, because we're pretty much at the home stretch. I feel, why not just max out? But yeah, it's kind of the script seems pretty literal for the most part, but the fact that they decided to go with calling it Castlevania is kind of weird. But it is what it is. It's not horrible. I guess it makes sense in a way. And we come to this bridge area that looks exactly like all the other bridge areas. So yeah, it's like, that's what I mean when all the areas look kind of the same. It's like someone could see this and mistake it for one earlier in the game and then get lost, and I kind of want to avoid that. And we got these guys. They shoot out their fireballs really fast. I don't have the rib equipped, but I should. Makes dealing with these guys easier, because they'll bounce off the shield. Anyway, we have two paths. One on the top, one on the bottom. Don't take the one on the top. It leads to a dead end. The dead end has an invisible staircase near it, but there's no items or anything. There's nothing useful there. So don't go there. And that's the end of this part for Castlevania 2. See you guys next time.